mean by being a book lady. Being a book lady simply means that you work for Usborne Books and More. They're a children's book publisher that has a huge range of books for kids of all ages. What this really means is that you have a passion for literacy. You know that reading and that book ownership matters. So as a book lady, part of your job is to tell about the incredible books that our company provides. You can do this through working with schools or libraries or Facebook parties or in-home parties. There's so many ways to work this business. But one thing that's really crucial is that this business is your business. You can fit it into your schedule whether you work part-time, full-time, or you're a stay-at-home mom. We want to help you accomplish your goals and your dreams for this business. Whether it's getting $100 a month to cover your Starbucks addiction, or whether it's bringing home a baby from China and covering your adoption cost. That was our family story. Maybe you want to make 6 figures. That is all possible with Book Lady Life. So let's look at a few of the questions that you may be thinking right now about being a book lady. So I don't want to annoy my friends and family. I don't want to be that person. Well, that was one of my biggest fears too. I did not want to be that person. Nobody wants to be that person, the annoying friend who's always trying to sell you stuff. And I feel like, honestly, what I've really found is that A, people love these books and they enjoy hearing about them. And B, we can present your business and we can present these amazing books in a way that's completely not salesy. My whole philosophy is that we share, not sell. And we just want to show the impact that these books have had in our own family and in our own lives. We don't want to push them on people at all. Once people see these books, they really enjoy them and they want to know more. I have a lot of people who just ask me to see books. They want to know more activities than how we use them. And so I have found that I never have to push them on people and I don't feel salesy at all. Am I going to have to spend so much money like every month doing all these things and buying books all the time? I don't want to do something if I'm going to be broke doing it. That's a question I get a lot, and the answer is no. We have no sales minimums, no inventory that you have to purchase, no requirements that you have to meet every month. And those were 3 things that were really big for me when I was considering being a book lady. I did not want to get roped into something where I was having to do a certain amount of work every month, or where I was having a subscription that was coming to me all the time and I didn't want to get in debt trying to make money. And so that's one thing I love about Usborne Books and More. You do not have to have a monthly minimum. You don't have to sell a certain thing. If you need to take time away, I took off 6 weeks when our son came home from China during our adoption process, and I did literally nothing. And there is absolutely no penalty. So you have no requirements, nothing that you have to meet month for month. The books that I have are the books that I want to own. I haven't been forced to buy them. There's no sort of monthly enrollment thing, and almost all of these books have come to me completely free as perks of the job. But I only have like 47 friends on Facebook. How in the world will I grow my business? So this is a question that a lot of people are concerned about. You may not have a huge social network now. How Usborne Books and More works is you get out of your friend circles relatively quickly. So we have a party, a launch party in your home or online with your community, but from there it grows and grows and grows and expands out. The people that I have parties with now are several generations removed from the girls that I go grab coffee with on a weekly basis. And so it's that the relationships that you grow from friend, a friend, a friend, friend, a friend, friend, a friend, 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 so on and so on. And so your business just expands as your social media experience and as your networks grow. And so what I've found is it doesn't really matter how many friends you start with, because we teach you how to grow your circles and how to get out of your personal circles, and to always be bringing in more consultants, always be bringing in more customers, more new friends, more hostesses, all of that. We train you and teach you, and so you don't have to have this huge presence online to get started. Well, I'm not really like a Facebook person, so I don't think Book Lady Life is for me. I've heard that one a ton too. You know what? You don't have to work your business fully on Facebook or even on Facebook at all. Usborne Books and More has amazing different programs that allow you to tailor being a book lady to your strengths. I'm already so busy. I don't think I have time to add one more thing to my plate. How much time do you really, really spend on Book Lady Life? Okay, I get this question all the time and I love it, because being a book lady, you have the freedom with your own schedule to plan how you want to work your business. So maybe you have 2 hours a day, maybe you have 20 minutes a day. You can become the kind of consultant that you want to be. So for my schedule, what I normally do is I spend 3 to 4 hours per party and that's kind of throughout the week. So a lot of this job can be done in 10 to 15 minute chunks, like here and there. So you can do a few book recommendations, you can talk to your hostess, you can check in on our team page, and nothing takes like this exorbitant amount of time that you have to have these big chunks of time, which is so great because as busy moms, you have a few minutes, but you may not have that big chunks of time. So for me, I do 2 parties a week and about 3 to 4 hours per party. So that's about 8 hours a week working on my party stuff. Now I'm a senior executive team leader, and so I do some things that as a new consultant you don't have to worry about them at all. I work on our team page, I provide you guys with graphics and videos, and so there's some things on my plate that are definitely not on your plate. So as a new consultant, as a book lady, I would focus on how many parties you want to do. So if you want to make $400 a month, let's work backwards and see how many parties you need to host and how many hours that would take you to have the kind of business that you want to have. Okay, so I love books, but are there any other perks to the job? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because yes, there are tons of things that you get for being a book lady. Obviously, your discount. Obviously, books that you earn. For your first 12 weeks, you can earn so many things like cash and bundles of books and business building supplies, but every single month there's challenges and incentives that you can earn. Things like Apple Watches, jewelry, a Yeti cooler, more books, more cash, business building things like flashlights and cool like tech gear, all kinds of neat things. And every year there's a trip that you can earn. Last year I took my entire family to Disney World. The kiddos loved it. And this year my husband and I are going to an all-inclusive resort. Everything's paid in the Dominican Republic. So lots and lots of perks, not just books, but things for you and your family. Okay, well I'm in, but my husband, he might need some convincing. Well, I was right there with you. Actually, I wasn't right there with you. It took me about 8 months to decide I want to become a book lady. And looking back, I so regret that. But the second I decided, I talked to my husband and he was a little bit of a skeptic. And so we talked to some other girls on our team and we really thought through and analyzed all the numbers. He's like a total numbers guy. And then when I told him about all the amazing rewards that you could get during your first 12 weeks, he was in, because there's really no risk. So you have this thing called a kit refund that you can work towards. And so when I got started, I knew I wanted to cover the cost of my kit. I did not want to pay for anything, and so I worked until I got my kit refunded to me. It's a super easy thing to do. All you have to do is sell $1,000 your first month and you get half of your kit back, or $2,000 and you get the entire cost of your kit back. Like they send you a big fat check in the mail. I told my husband that and he was like, you know, that is super low risk. Let's go for it. And then I also told him that I start making 25% right off the bat off of any sale. And so I always have that 25% discount on anything that I order and anything that anyone orders from me. So he was all on board once I got him the numbers. So I would love to help you get those numbers so that you guys can sit down, think through, and talk through what this might look like for your family. Because I know it's a big deal and we want him on board as well. Okay, I think I've decided I want to do it, but what now? Okay, so you have 3 options this month. I'm so excited. So the first option is our big kit. And our kits come with books and business building supplies like catalogs and flyers and order forms, that kind of thing. So the big kit is $125. It comes with 20 books. And it's a kind of a mix match of a good variety of our entire catalog. So you get baby books and kid books and chapter books, a lot of different variety to really help you understand what Usborne Books and More kind of looks like. Then there is the mini kit, and this is $75 and it comes with 10 books. And so again, a good variety, some business building supplies, catalogs, that type thing. And then for the month of February, you can be a book lady for $40. $40, that's like nothing. You get 7 books and great business building supplies. You can even get these books like if you just were gonna buy them on the site for $40. So what a steal, what a great way to start into a business with a very low cost to you. And again, remember, you can earn the cost of your kit back in a big refund check. So I'm so excited, I can't wait to hook you up and get you connected to Book Lady Life.